In-depth analysis and review to Cameroonian-born artist Libianca, who has been making rounds for the past months. We talk the truth behind the stars, more alcohol song People, which has been trending for the past months on social media. Now, from the depth of despair, Libianca created a song that changed her life. People checked on me. A tender cry for help that captured her at a crushing low point has been streamed more than 150 million times since December. According to BBC, it's been #1 for 8 months on UK's Afrobeat charts, and this Friday it poised to enter the official top 10, a first for an artist from Cameroon. An update has it that People Checked on Me rose to #8 on the 10th of March 2023. That was yesterday. In her words, she quoted, "My whole life changed in a matter of hours," says the singer. "I woke up in the morning and things had just flopped over. If I've hurt people, you will know it's from the hooked alone. I've been drinking more alcohol for the last 5 days. Did you check on me?" Sang the 22-year-old, her voice melancholy over a simple music box, accompanied with beautiful lyrics, discuss her experience of the rare mood disorder, which causes emotional ups and downs that are similar to but less extreme than those of the bipolar disorder. Now, let's also recount that she wrote the song last November after throwing a Thanksgiving party where she felt invisible. In her words, "I've been at the low point of my life for at least 2 weeks, and I was just like, I can't take any more of this." She explained over the phone from Paris. They were served harmful thoughts, overthinking, really anxious, a bunch of things going on in my head. While her friends were celebrating, Libianca spent much of the night crying in the bedroom. When she came downstairs, no one noticed her puffy red eyes. No one asked how she was. They simply offered her a drink. She further said, "I felt like I was drowning in it and nobody could see me. I just needed someone to help." She added, "So I decided, you know what? Let me just go to the studio because I feel better whenever I've done something productive. That helps me. I was not expecting for people to come out. It's just how I was feeling and I could not write about anything else. This song has been my best friend." Retreating to the studio in her Minneapolis home, her feelings flooded out unfiltered. The hook, she says, is the raw truth about her drinking. "For past days, I've been consuming alcohol in an attempt to blot out her depression. Whenever I was drunk, I did not feel sad. So, why not just drink some more?" she recalled. "Clearly, after a few days, I was like, I can't keep going like this. I can't keep waking up every morning hunked over. Right now, I have the opportunity to show the world the best of me, that I am capable." But the key to the song is the repeated rephrase of "Did you check on me?" It's a post-pandemic plea to ask your friends how they really are coping. After COVID, I felt like a lot of people became isolated, and no matter what anybody is going through, if you ask them, "How are you doing?" the first thing they are going to say is, "I'm fine." It's an automatic response, and I think what People is doing is breaking that spell and helping people to be more vulnerable and say, "I'm not doing well. I really need a hug from you right now." The reaction has been overwhelming. The reaction and comments I get from fans under the People's YouTube video is overwhelming. One of which, "As I'm going through my fourth panic attack of the day, this song just makes me feel like I am not the only one. The song has been my best friend for the past few weeks," wrote another, who said Libianca's music had comforted her after losing a child. The comment page was full of similar stories. Encouragingly, it's also full of strangers offering support and consolation. "I could not be more proud," says Libianca, "because it's really helping people get the support they need, and it's helped me as well, because my friends did not know that's how I was feeling when I recorded that song. Near-death experience. The message has resonated globally. People is at number 3 in India, number 5 in New Zealand, and number 1 in Nigeria. For Libianca, it's the combination of more than 10 years as a musician and a vindication after a stint on the US version of The Voice in 2021. It should be noted that Libianca chose country star Blake Shelton as her mentor on The Voice US, and we should also recall that settling in Bamenda, she started singing around the age of 6, exercising her vocals in church, in the boarding school, in a chapel music. In chapel music was a huge part of everything for her, and the family moved back to Minnesota when she was a teenager, and although she harbored musical dreams, her parents encouraged her to pursue medicine and become a registered nurse. She further said, "I can't blame them." She laughed. "Parents work so hard to come to this country and give us an opportunity, and music is a big risk." Even so, her parents paid for voice lessons and guitar tuition, while her father briefly acted as her manager. To keep them happy, she took a number of jobs while writing in her spare time. The worst experience was in the nursing home where, while taking residents out for a swim day, she was accidentally pushed underwater and lost her footing and also drowned. Luckily, somebody saw me and jumped into the pool to pull me out. She recorded that incident, and during this interview with the BBC World Service, she further said, "I'm a very competitive person." She recounted, "I don't like to lose. When I got eliminated, I was like, I was doing so good on this show. Now something wrong? Are they really serious?" But the show also taught me a lot of lessons, and I saw what I could do. Now she was talking about the Voice of US show. Now we also say congratulations to her for a job well done. Now if people are chanting people and it's helping you in one way or the other, we should know that this is from Libianca's true life story, and we are happy that she brought this into the limelight and helping others who feel related to the story. We pray that other artists should emulate this kind of example and bring to us such songs that people feel related, which can also console them in one way or the other. That's it. Let's take you on our next page for today.